Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Super excited to show you two items this week because right now, PETA is running their Season 3 out on Kickstarter. And if you're watching this live, because you're a subscriber or because you hit that notification bell and you're not late to the game, then you're gonna know about these things while the Kickstarter is currently running. See, what happened to me was when they did their Season 2, nobody told me. Nobody told me how cool those items were. I found out afterwards. I found out late to the game, so I didn't get the watch and all the cool stuff that everybody else got. So hopefully I'm getting this info to you currently now, you know, in the game. And here's the thing, I realized both items are a little expensive, right? I believe both items together that we're reviewing this week are $589, right? Which is a lot. Granted, it's a lot. Now, it's technology, it's Bluetooth tech, the stuff you have to charge, but it does some miracle stuff, but still, $589 is a lot of money. Okay, consider this. If you even 3/4 of the way, 100% of the way like this stuff, and you're thinking, well, maybe later, it's gonna be more expensive later. So when you get in on the Kickstarters, you always get a lower price. So it's never gonna be cheaper than it is now with the Kickstarter. So today we're gonna look at Pendulum Sharpie. What is Pendulum Sharpie? It's a pendulum trick, right? It's a pendulum trick, and I gave you a little teaser of it when I did the Maverick case. I had the Pendulum Sharpie in the back of that just as a little teaser, right? And if you're a mentalist, you're aware of pendulum magic, right? It could go both ways. The magician could hold it, and as the item swings, it could land over the object that the magician wants. You could do it the other way, where the pendulum is in the spectator's hand, and as it swings, they can feel it move differently. It can move left to right, or forward to back, or stop, just as they think about it. What Pendulum Sharpie is a way for you to add a vibration so that when you say, "Did you feel something?" right? Or just kind of let it swing and wait till you feel something, or feel a pulse, or wait till the spirits tell you. With a little remote that's palmed in your hand and you trigger it, you'll actually make the Sharpie vibrate, not audibly, but they'll feel it in their fingertips just by holding the cable. So, I mean, think about this. Let's say you had playing cards on the table. Let's say you had 5 playing cards, and they were all marked so that you know what they were. And you let the spectator grab any one they wanted. And as they grab it, you're reading the mark on the back, and you know which card they have, all right? Then they shuffle them up any which way they want while your back is turned, and lay them down in any random order. And then you turn your back around. With a quick scan, you'll know which card is theirs, right? And then you've got the little device palmed in your hand. And as they swing the pendulum over the top, you can trigger it when the pendulum is on their card. And you could say, you know, when you feel something, the cards will tell you, the spirits will reveal to you, and turn that card over, and it'll be their card. That's just one thing this thing could do. They're gonna teach you 15 routines. That's right, they're gonna teach you 15 routines. The entire package is self-contained, ready to go, has everything you need for $200. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's say you pledged $200. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get this nice hard-shelled magnetic box. Inside the lid, you'll get a tutorial. Now, obviously the tutorial I got was the pre-sale tutorial. It was only 11 minutes. They're just teaching you the bare bones. You may get that video, you may get a different one. I know they're currently filming the 15 routines and editing them. So in addition to any information I tell you, you're also gonna get 15 additional tricks. Those 15 tricks are listed on the Kickstarter. So if you go to the Kickstarter, you can read the 15 tricks that are included. So between me and the Kickstarter, you should have all your information. You're gonna get a nice little deck of 26 tarot mini cards. They're gold gilded, and 5 of them are marked on the back so that you'll know what's on the faces. You'll be able to do that trick that I described earlier. You'll also get a charging block that comes with a cable, and you'll get the palmable remote. Is it well made? It looks exactly like a mini Sharpie, right? Looks exactly like a mini Sharpie. And if you're asking, does it work like a Sharpie marker? Yes. One of the things they're going to give you is a little applique. And the applicator you'll be able to fill with permanent ink and inject into the charging house. The charging house will then fill the Sharpie marker with ink, and the ink should last you about 4 days. The charge, if you give it a full charge, the charge on the Sharpie marker will last you 5 hours. So if you were doing walk around, it's got a full charge for 5 hours. So you have no problem there. So not only can you use it as an everyday Sharpie, right? Because you can constantly refill it with ink, but it has a 5-hour charge, so you don't have to worry about it dying halfway through a performance. What did they teach you on the video? The video I watched, like I said, was 11 minutes. They do an unboxing, they talk about charging, and they run you through just the basic, like how would you read the back of a card and make the Sharpie marker hang over one card and vibrate when you got to the card they wanted. Like I said, they are going to teach you 15 additional routines, which are all listed on the Kickstarter page. Pocket space, really the only thing is the pen and the lanyard. That's what you're carrying, plus the palmable remote. Now the remote, I'm not going to show you, but I think they show you what it looks like over on the Kickstarter page. The cool thing about the remote is it clips onto the charging block, so everything charges together. And the remote and the pen kind of click together, and they can be carried in your pocket. So when you go into your pocket for your Sharpie marker, you're at the same time pulling out the marker and the trigger. The trigger, they'll never see because it's palmed in your hand. You'll have it off to your side. It's beautifully ergonomically designed so that it'll rest right in your hand, and there's a little trigger that you can just click, and that's all there is. There's nothing to program, there's nothing to read, right? It's just when I click this trigger, it makes the Sharpie vibrate. So it's a pretty simple tech, but ingenious idea. And like I said, when the Sharpie is swinging and it does its little vibration, it's not like other vibration things you've seen where it goes brrr, like that, and it's obvious that the vibration is coming from the Sharpie. It's so subtle that as they're holding that long lanyard, right, and up at the tip of their fingers, they're just going to feel that buzzing. And so long as they're just moving the item over each card slowly, right, not swinging like this. That's not how you would do it. You would do it like this, then like this, buzz, and then like this. And then you'd ask them, did you feel something? Now, obviously, they're going to run through way better tutorials and way better teaching than what I'm just telling you. I haven't even seen the tricks, right? Because I got this as a pre-release. But it's going to be nice and small, and you'll be able to do some really cool miracles with it. Obviously, it'll also work like a standard pendulum. So if you just know some pendulum tricks already, but you're not the kind of mystic that's going to have a crystal on the end with a, an iron dragon's claw holding it. Like, you're like, that's not me. And you want to do a pendulum trick with something simple, like a small Sharpie marker and a lanyard. This might work for you. So that's everything I can say about Pendulum Sharpie. Like I said, PETA's got this on their Kickstarter right now. And no, they did not send this to me because they were like, oh, we're not meeting goals, so let's send this to Magic Orthodoxy to drive up sales. That's not what's going on here. As of right now, when I filmed this, they have already made $120,000. So they've way overachieved on their goal, which means they're already in production making these items. Like I said, they've already filmed the tutorial. They're only now in the editing process, which means you should get your product on time. So whatever it says there listed as the date, you should get it on time because they're well into the process. Like you saw, I had a finished copy, right? I had a finished copy. So that's really cool. And if you already watched the review for the Smart Scale, then you know what both items look like. And together, you can purchase them for $589, which is a steal, right? It's a steal because that's way cheaper than you're going to get them when they're finally released retail. So I'll try to answer any questions that you might have about them. Like I said, I only have the pre-sale video. I don't have the full teaching, so I'm not really privy to what all the tricks will be. But this is why you come back to Magic Orthodoxy, right? This is why you come here, so that I can show you things in advance, help you save money, help you learn about things that are like the latest and greatest. So if that helps you, you can always help me. Hit like, sub, and follow. Push all those buttons. The other thing that helps me is if you join the channel. you can join this channel for only $2 a month and get access to extra videos every single week. And if you ever want testimonials about the members section, you can always read the comments below. The members down there are always singing its praises, so don't take my word for it, take theirs. Any other questions you can direct towards PETA, and I want to thank them for allowing me to have this so I can do the review for you. Thanks guys, I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, did you know there are over 300 videos and reviews that you've never even seen here at Magic Orthodoxy? It's true. And if you join the membership section today, you'll get unlimited access to that exclusive content. What are those videos? These would be the magic tricks that I buy with my own money. These are the tricks that I want, the tricks I am the most excited about. All you have to do is click the join button on your screen. And there are 2 exciting ways to join. For $2, you'll get access to 8 extra videos a month, 8 brand new videos a month. And for $5 a month, you'll get access to 12 new videos a month. Not to mention, you'll also be part of an exclusive community of almost 500 other magicians. And if you can't find the join button, I will put a link in the description of today's video. Thanks guys, bye.